Ah. What is up everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're taking on another 30 theme challenge, and this one is going to be the 30 fish finger sandwich tower challenge. Try and say that 10 times fast. Not easy, especially not with a lisp. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. This challenge is probably one of the most British challenges I think I've ever done, because here in the UK, we love a fish finger sandwich or a fish finger butty. It's just what we do. We love a sandwich. And in front of me, I have a beautiful stack of different types and combinations of fish finger sandwiches. This was inspired by Bird's Eye. I must give them credit, because on their profile on Instagram, they had this image and it was just absolute perfection of different flavor combinations, texture combinations, just looked phenomenal. So I've recreated it here. I'm going to run down the sandwiches from bottom to the top. Idea 1, Stilton and lettuce. Idea 2, tomato, cucumber, mushy pea. Idea 3, coleslaw and gherkins. Idea 4, cress and chilies. Idea 5, lettuce, chips and mayo. Idea 6, avocado and bacon. Idea 7, egg and rocket. And idea 8, ketchup and lettuce. I have buttered the bread, and I also added tartar sauce and mayo in different ones wherever I felt that it needed a little bit of condiment. If you like this video, please remember to give it a like. If you have any comments or suggestions, and please just comment below. And if you have yet to subscribe, please consider doing so and hit that bell icon so you get notified every time I upload another video. I am excited to get into some sandwiches. It's actually funny eating something that I don't have to make into a sandwich myself, and just, you know, I've got it here. They are held up very intricately with some skewers, so I don't know quite how the dismantling of this is going to sort of unfold. I'm just going to keep my fingers crossed and hope for the best, that we just don't have a disaster. Fingers crossed. Right, without further ado, let's get on with this challenge. 3, 2, 1. Actually, let's take it off. So just for reference, the first sandwich is the very basic ketchup, fish finger and lettuce. 3, 2, 1, go. Good day, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to another video and another challenge. And this one is the third in the installment of 30 theme challenges. I was asked to do something very British. I found probably one of the most British things that I could do, which is the beloved fish finger sandwich. Think a McDonald's Filet-O-Fish, and then make it gastropub, homemade style, rustic, full of very, very high quality ingredients, and bam, here you have it. A stack of 8 different combinations of fish finger sandwich flavors and textures, and wow, was it impressive. And as usual, joining me here, I have a bottle of vitamin water. The vitamin water, there isn't really any science behind it. It's calorie free, it tastes pretty good, and it breaks the monotony of water for me, because I drink around 6 litres of water per day. I'm very active, so I do drink a lot of water, and I find it does just help me get through these challenges, breaks the monotony of any flavours, and if there's any flavours that I don't particularly like in the challenge, it kind of just cuts through that. Just under 3.5 minutes in, and we're on to the 4th sandwich, so I feel like we're averaging around 1 and a bit minutes per sandwich. I'm really quite surprised that they took me this long, but I would put into account the fact the sandwiches were cold. Now, I do go into detail and do a little story time at the end of this video to tell you all about that. So the people who are paying attention and listening intently right now, please stick around to the end, because I do tell a few truths about today's challenge, or rather, I will be spilling the tea, for lack of better phrase. Just under 5 minutes in, and we are on our 5th sandwich. I have dismantled the sandwich stack just to help me sort of gauge how much was left, and to sort of break the challenge down a little bit to help me out. You'll see that I'll be shaking my head here quite a lot. There were certain sandwiches that I really did struggle to eat just because all the filling was cold, and certain reasons why this challenge like slowed me down, but obviously I go into detail at the end of this video. Almost at 6 minutes and I'm on the 7th sandwich. This was the gherkin and coleslaw, and then the last one was the tomato, cucumber and pea fish finger sandwich. These two I thought I was going to be able to eat a lot quicker because of the ingredients, but they really were the toughest, and I think that's just a combination of feeling fullness and also just the consistency of them were just not pleasant at this stage of the challenge. So I did slow down considerably, but I had my eye on an 8-minute mark and I was absolutely going to get this in under that time. On that note, I'm going to leave you guys to enjoy the rest of this video and the last few bites of the challenge. I hope you all did enjoy it. Please stick around. I have a question to ask about the next challenge and also a story time for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll catch you at the end. So there we have it, everyone. That was the 30 fish finger sandwich tower challenge complete. It was delicious, and I will go as far as saying this was one of my preferred challenges that I've done on my channel, only because there's such a mixture of different flavors. I don't remember the last time that I had a fish finger sandwich, and I don't really eat sandwiches outside of challenges, so it's a bit of a treat. So I really did enjoy that. Love the flavor combinations. I thought the ideas were interesting, and I even did the ones that I wouldn't be so keen on because I figured I'd give it all a fair shot. The chili one was delicious and I wasn't expecting it to be so good. The other one that I really enjoyed was the one with the egg. It was really, really tasty. I think it was like an egg and cress. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong. I wish that the egg was still warm though, but yeah, it was completely cold. The one I found most difficult to eat was the gherkin and coleslaw. Even though I do like gherkins and coleslaw, it was so thick and the consistency was just like, no, not ideal. I do actually want your guys' opinion on my next 30 theme challenge, which will be the final one. I've been on a good run with savory, sweet, savory. So I would like something sweet. It would have to be around a 30 theme, so 30 items of something. Bear in mind that I'm doing it at home, or something I can make in advance, something that probably won't melt on me if I was taking a long time to film. So have a think, let me know what you think. Obviously we did the donuts last time. I'm happy to do something else. Someone suggested Twinkies, maybe Twinkies. What do you guys think? Comment below, let me know your thoughts. I would be really interested to know what you guys want to see next. End it on a high note, a sugar high note. So ladies and gents, that is absolutely everything for today's challenge. I really did enjoy myself. I'm going to tell you guys, anyone that is still watching, I'm going to tell you guys a little secret. I have forever been a disaster zone, and I genuinely am. I try to be so careful, but I'm a real rambunctious individual. I try to be a perfectionist a lot of the time, and I just cannot do it. I just can't, I can't. Earlier on, I prepared the sandwiches downstairs. I brought them upstairs flat and I decided to stack them in front of the camera so that to limit any disasters that could happen. Now I have to put in provisions for myself because I know what I'm like. I'm 30 years old. I know what happens to me and I know that I must avoid at all costs. So brought the tray upstairs, sat it down on the table, started stacking, went brilliant. Put one skewer in, the only skewer that I brought with me. I thought they'll sit quite flat, they'll stack up, it'll be fine. No, so I'm holding it and I need more skewers. I put my big bottle onto the table and I just lean the sandwich stack onto the bottle, and I step out of the door and the whole thing crashes onto the floor, the entire stack of sandwiches. Some intact, some fell completely apart, but the reality is that it fell onto a linty carpet and it gathered dust. I know that you guys would probably think that I went back downstairs, prepared it all again, but no. Because I hate waste, I hate it, and I would absolutely hate myself if I was to throw all that food away just for the sake of it falling on a carpet. So I picked it all up, I reassembled the sandwiches, and I got on with it. And I'm telling you this because there is very, very limited amount of glamour associated to being a competitive eater and being a YouTuber. And sometimes, oftentimes, things go wrong. That was carpet sandwich stack, which obviously is awful to think about, but they didn't taste bad, and obviously that contributes to the reason why everything was cold. I'm glad that we managed to do that in a fairly reasonable time, and you know what, it didn't taste bad at all. So moral of the story is, must slow down, must make greater provisions for myself, because I'm clearly not over the klutz phase of my life. Pick yourself up, keep going, it's worth it. Thank you guys so much for watching and getting this far in the video. It means the absolute world, and I keep saying it and I mean it, and it really does. So if you did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a like. If you have any comments or suggestions, and please just comment below. And if you have yet to subscribe, please consider doing so and hit that bell icon so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Also, if you're on Instagram, follow me at Shutkeverofficial for some more real-time posts and foodie updates.